Hello, Monkey Pinata here with some more FNM. This time we are playing a Boros Swarm type deck with lots of tokens and fun stuff like that. This hand is absolute garbage. I'm just gonna take this. I would have liked to get a mix, but I mean, I'd rather not go down to 6 cards in my hand. So, we have God's Willing right here. Target creature gains protection from a color of your choice until the end of the turn, and you get to scribe one. Selfless Cathar here. Sacrifice it and pay 2 mana to get all my creatures +1/+1. That's pretty good in this deck because this is kind of token spam. That's my goal with this deck, is token spam, so giving all my tokens +1/+1 until the end of the turn is pretty nice. Can get you ahead a little bit. So right here I get a Johnny's Primate, or I can get 2 1/1s. I'm probably going to, I don't even know why this is on here. In here. I won't want to take that out if you're going to use this deck, if you do, because there's like no life gain in this deck at all. But 2/2 on the field, gonna attack with the 1/1 because this gets a +1/+1 counter whenever you gain life, and there's no life gain in this deck. But now we have a Grinko's command. Put 2 1/1 goblin creatures on the battlefield, and raise the alarm. Put 2 1/1 white soldier tokens on the battlefield. And in the comment on the last video, there was a guy who said that they're making it able for you to get the I don't know what they're called, the booster cards now, and you are able to do that through playing and winning multiplayer. So I've played one game before this and I won that. So yeah. So we're just gonna keep whacking down at this guy's health with these little creatures, and sooner or later we'll pump them up. And he's been replaced by an AI, and we will continue this game, and we'll play another one after this, since another person added that I should probably make these a little bit longer than I usually do. And since we're not going to be able to, we'll be using more than, so much mana, we'll put down the Boros Gate, which is either a mountain or a plains. And we'll just talk about, future plans that I have. I plan on going to a chess tournament on Saturday. So tomorrow. I'm recording this on Thursday because I'm so ill prepared. And yeah. So I plan on going into a chess tournament tomorrow. It's unrated and it's at some school. But it's each player has a clock of 30 minutes and I have to play 5 games, I think. I think that's what the paper said. So I'm going to be there for a good 2 to 3 hours. So he just gave Nimbus Wings to his little guy right here. If I can zoom out. His True Fire Paladin. So it gets +1/+1 in flying, and we're going to give this protection from. This is an instant, so we can play it as soon as he blocks, which is what we might do. Can I win? So 2, 4, 6, 8, 11. I can win. So what we'll do is we'll go to our combat step. We will take all that back. We will attack with everything. Then we'll halt this, activate this, sacrifice it. And if he blocks, as he will, we will give this protection from red. Doesn't really matter. Protection from red. Next turn we will win. Unless the person gains a bunch of life. Spire Tracer can't be blocked by except creatures with flying. Just because we can. Gutter Snipe deals 2 damage when I play an instant or sorcery to each opponent and attack with everything, and that will be the win. And oh, shock. Just doesn't really matter. Oh, they live 1 more turn. How lucky. Stupid AI. Okay. Honestly, I don't think there's a way for you to win AI, but I mean, I'm at 12. If I get an instant or sorcery, I win. It doesn't seem like that's the case, though. We will just throw my entire hand on the battlefield, and we will attack with everything next combat phase. All goblins have to attack because of this card. All goblin creatures you control must attack, and I will see you in another game. Hello and welcome to a second game. This hand looks okay, I guess. Nothing to play on the first turn, but we can... Okay, we're gonna keep this hand. Little experimental here. But the first game was okay. I don't like how the guy left and was replaced by an AI. Maybe playing blue-black here against blue-black. Maybe probably control. So I like our odds against control, honestly. I'm gonna raise the alarm. Probably should have played that on his turn instead. Maybe he tried to fake that we had a counter spell or something like that, but you know, I don't think much is gonna happen on turn 2. Let's play as a creature. Draw a card. Flashback 3, so he can pay 3 mana next turn and exile it from his graveyard to do the same ability. What we will do here is keep up the creature spam probably, or okay, what we're going to do is we're going to go to combat phase, attack with these 2, and we'll play Gutter Snipe now, giving an opportunity. Maybe if we get another mana, he plays a big creature, we can take control of it with Potent of Betrayal, or Portent of Betrayal. Deal 2 damage to him and swing at him with his creature, which is what he did. We will be getting rid of Attended Knight. That's what I feel like we're going to be doing. Yeah, we're going to get rid of Attended Knight. Yeah, it seems like that was the better thing to do there. Okay, what we're going to do is we're going to Bolt of Krynos' creature. It's kind of a little overload on the damage side. We will do 2 damage to him and kill his creature. And we will put this on the bottom, because I need to be digging for mana right now, and we will swing with everything. Doing 4 damage to him, bringing him down to 12. And we'll Portent of Betrayal whenever we get enough mana. So 4 mana up here. Selfless Cathar probably if we can't do anything else next turn. And he does play a... he plays a big 5/5 creature. We will not be able to take that creature out this turn, and we will just skip our turn here because we don't really want to attack and lose creatures for no reason. I'm sorry, I'm getting text messages and my phone's on vibrate and it's kind of loud, and someone made a move on chess.com, and I don't know what's happening. Okay, I don't know where these came from, but they're flying Death Touch 2 ones, which is kind of scary, to be honest. I'm going to Portent of Betrayal his guy here. It gets destroyed because of the ability here. Sacrifice it when it becomes the target of an ability. And I will be attacking with everything, but do I want to attack with everything? If I attack with everything, he blocks one of these and kills it. Yeah, I want to. It's kind of worth. And if he blocks this, I can use the Cathar to kill it and save this creature. So we'll be doing that. And he'll just block one of these. We'll let that go through, and we will be killing this Cathar. Oh, I can't. Okay, I still think that's worth. And we'll be able to Inferno Titan next turn, maybe, if we get one more land. Dinrova Horror. We discard. He returns a permanent to my hand, and he discards a card. Or he discards a card from my hand. Choose a soldier. Oh, what? What? You won't let me choose a card. I didn't know what it was doing there. I don't understand. He told me to choose a card to discard, and it said I couldn't choose from my hand or anything on the battlefield, that it had a targeter thing on the battlefield. I don't know. And this guy is doing nothing. Okay, next turn. I'm sad now, since I got enough mana to play that card, and it's gone now. But I just have to skip my turn and go on with my life. His main phase 1, he's kinda holding it out, stretching it a little bit, and I don't really like that. He's going to draw a card. Is that? Oh yeah, that was with his flashback card. He gets to draw a card. He plays one land. He still has 3 cards in his hand and 4 open mana. He clearly could play something. Chooses to go to combat. He's going to attack with his 4/4, and I'm going to take it because there's no point in blocking it. And this creature could be used for something. Stupid Tide Owl. Tide Hollow Strix. And I feel like we're going to lose this game now because I can't get anything. Ugh. Him discarding that one card. This card right here, this Titan, was like the death of me. Because with this card I could block this. Or I could attack without repercussion. He kills me in 2 turns. He's going to Time Warp. So he gets to get another turn with his Time Warp here. Taking an extra turn after this one. So he's just going to attack again. I'm down to 6 now. 2. I'm sorry, 4. I can't math. We are going to block this now. Just so I don't go down too much. Going to play this Krenko command, 2/1/1s. End our turn. Is he going to kill them? Quickly, sacrifice it unless you return another creature you go into its owner's hand. So he's going to return his thing and make me pop one of these back in my hand to discard it. For he then can kill me. Like guaranteed kill me. You might as well attack with that, buddy. Let's see if I remember the chat button. I don't want to click a button and like screw up the game. Nope, that's not it. That's not it. I'm gonna say GG to this guy because that was pretty good. That was a close game. And he's not saying GG to me. He's oh, 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 that doesn't help. Yeah, it doesn't help. Okay, we're gonna play this just to be mean, I guess. Now creatures, this can't be blocked unless he has a creature with flying. Creatures without flying cannot block this turn, so I'm gonna do 1 damage to him. Bam, 1 damage to your face. What you gonna do about it, buddy? What you gonna do? Okay, well, GG. This guy's not saying GG. It kind of makes me sad, but that was the game. Now we'll take a look at the deck list. Okay, guys, 2 good games there. Oh, yeah, 2 good games there. 1 loss, 1 victory. Now we'll look at the cards in the deck. So we have 2 Selfless Cathars for pump up for creatures. This gives +1/+1 to all creatures until the end of the turn by sacrificing it. God's Willing, pretty much for the scry, honestly, for the 1 mana. It's pretty good. It's an instant. It procs some other cards that are in this deck, and it's, I mean, the first game or the second game, I don't remember. Pretty sure the first game we used it to keep a creature alive and block a creature. But Johnny's Pride Mate, I don't know why it's in here. But 2/2 for 2 mana, I guess. If I gain life somehow. Okay. But there's no life gain in this deck, so probably take that out when you're building a deck. Raise the Alarm for 2 1/1 soldiers, 3 of those for 2 mana for the token spam. Attended Knight, 2/2 for 3 mana, first strike, and you can put a 1/1 soldier out like this. For token spam, pretty much. Mausoleum Guard. When this creature dies, you put 2 1/1 white spirit tokens onto the battlefield for 4 mana, so you get its value. And your thing, these have flying, so and more token spam. Phantom General for pump up of tokens. It's a 2/3 for 4 mana with stuff. Baneslayer Angel because it's an OP is crap card. Flying first strike, lifelink protection from demons and dragons. I guess that is the only life gain in this deck. This Baneslayer Angel right here. Got one of those because it's a mythic rare. You only can have 1 mythic rare in the deck. Krenko Command. Got 3 of those in here for 2 1/1 red goblin creatures. 2 Goblin Battle Masters. This is probably one of the best cards in Magic 2015. Each combat. At the beginning of your combat, on each turn, you put a 1/1 Goblin token with haste onto the battlefield, and other Goblin creatures you attack have to attack every turn if able. And when this attacks, it gets +1/+0 until the end of the turn for each other attacking Goblin. So this plus all this token spam, it's pretty good. So you have Gutter Snipe. Whenever you play an instant or sorcery spell, it deals 2 damage to your opponent. So if you have this, you're going to be using a lot of instants and sorceries. Trumpet Blast. You got an instant for 3 mana. Attacking creatures get +2/+0 until the end of the turn. For your token spamminess. Bolt of Keranos. Deal 3 damage to target creature or player. Scry 1 for removal. Getting rid of big creatures to get my token spam through. Tectonic Rift. We used this last game, and I thought about this. You could destroy, if you have like a ton of tokens out, they have no flying or anything, you could destroy a land, and then creatures without flying can't block this turn, and then you just like kill them with them. That's like the only circumstance this card is actually okay, I guess. Or they are getting mono screwed or something. Portent of Betrayal, taking control of a target person's card, then untapping it and giving it haste until the end of the turn, and scrying for 1. So they have 1 creature on the field, you take it, and you just swing with everything. Stormbreath Dragon, 4/4 flying haste protection from white, monstrosity 3. If it becomes monstrous, it deals damage to each opponent equal to the number of cards in that player's hand. For 5 mana, mythic rares, I can have 1 in there. Inferno Titan, mythic rares, only can have 1. 5 mana, 6/6. This probably would have won me the last game there. And when it enters the battlefield or attacks, it deals 3 damage divided among how you choose between 1, 2, or 3 targets, creatures, and or players. And Charmbreaker Devils, at the beginning of your upkeep, return an instant or sorcery card at random from your graveyard to your hand. And whenever you cast an instant or sorcery spell, this gains +4/+0 until the end of the turn. It's a really good card there for 6 mana, and has some synergy with Gutter Sniper. And you can look at the stuff right here. And this has been FNM with Monkey. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button if you have enjoyed. Please tell me down in the comments things that I can improve on. If you like the commentary, tell me that. If you like the length, 2 games per FNM now instead of the 1, or if you want 3, I can do 3. Tell me in the comments below, and I will see you guys next time. Goodbye.